question, please. Bob, offense, defense, where were you more disappointed?
They beat us at our own game. We generally force more turnovers than we commit. They got us 19-11 there, and we generally are one of the premier rebounding teams in the country, and they got us there. We're not going to win. Can't turn it over that much. And it wasn't forced. That's the frustrating thing. It wasn't forced.
You've talked about that issue during the preseason, just turnover problems. Is it curable?
I don't know. I think it's careless. You know, I told him there, you know, I'm 65 years old. I got two hip replacements, both hips. And if there's a post guy in there with his hand up, I can hit him in the hand. I mean, I don't know how you throw it over guys' heads. I don't know how you throw it at their feet. I don't know how you do the things that I don't know how you throw it to nobody. I mean, we threw 3 or 4 to nobody. And still, you know, we're up 13. Well, all we got to do is, then we go miss free throws. Then we come down and take quick shots. How do you let Massenburg take the last shot to tie the game? I mean, we were supposed to be just, I mean, all over him. We let him shoot it.
One of your players said that he didn't feel like everyone was playing as hard as they could, and that was one of the major problems with rebounding. Is effort one of the problems that you're seeing?
I don't think we have the toughness that we've had, the resolve that we've had. I don't see Devin Williams out there. I don't see Tariq Phillip or JC or Dax out there that just compete like crazy. I mean, that guy's a really good player. Is he going to get 43 on JC? I don't think so. You know, we just let him. We just, you know, and in spite of all that, how do you throw the ball over a guy's head when he's wide open, when you know where he's going? I mean, it was a curl. How do you stand in a huddle and say they're going to go over top? We're going to throw it up to you, and the guy don't even look for it. The guy comes off of there and doesn't even look. I don't know.
Bob, you did a real bad opener in Germany against Texas A&M. Similar to this, and how did you bounce back from that? And, you know, is there any similarities to draw from that?
I think Bob, we had 2 seniors that really cared, and I think they were respected, you know, so they could get on guys when guys weren't given their maximum effort, and it didn't always have to come from me. We don't have that. You know, it's. You know, I don't think George Patton would have been a great war general if he wasn't there. You know, and that's kind of what we got. I mean, we got some young kids coming in the gym, and we had some old guys laying on their ass somewhere. You know, they're not in the gym. It's just, you know, you can't cheat basketball. You just can't cheat it. It won't let you. And so, you know, and I think I said this maybe last time I was here. It's a game of neuromuscular integration, muscle memory. We shoot it for 20 minutes a day. 20 minutes a day, 20 minutes isn't a lot. And so you expect your guys to come in and, get some shots up. Come in before practice, stay after practice, come in at night. They got 24-hour access over there. They don't do it. And you can tell. Just you guys saw the game. You could name the guys that haven't been in the gym and you'd be right. It's obvious. And and I'm gonna tell you, this social media stuff is just it's we got the whatever it is, the 2020 draft, and we got guys that can't frickin' dribble or pass and think they're pros. It's just, and I'm the bad guy because I'm telling them they're not. We have I think I said this last. I think we have a overinflated idea how good we are. We don't have to. We just don't have. We don't have Tariq Phillip. We don't have JC and Dax, and we don't have a guy like Devin.
Coach, you were talking, I think maybe it was after the Penn State game, you were talking about how you spent extra time in practice, rebounding, beginning of practice.
25 minutes, that's a lot for rebounding.
Yeah.
25 minutes a day.
How disappointing, when you look at these numbers.
You got to want to get it. No one's ever got a rebound that didn't try to. And we watch. We just stand there and watch. We're not. There's a 6'3" guy that got 14 offensive rebounds. He's 6 foot. I don't know if he's 6'3". And he just outmanned us. So I don't know. I think it's a lot of things. I think we've tried because they come in with all the rule stuff and this is an emphasis and that's an emphasis and this and that and so you try to follow that stuff and then you play some games and they don't call it anyway like that. So you might as well do what we've been doing for years. It's so frustrating to. It's frustrating to me because I know how much this means, to our university and to the state and everybody else, and it's kind of we had a bad year because we had guys that stood around and watched. We had way better shooters then than we do now, but they just stood around and watched, and consequently we lost. And I don't know, we can win a hard game. You gotta have some toughness. You gotta say this guy isn't going to drive it on me. I'm gonna guard this guy. And then you sit there and you say, okay, we were open, we just don't pass the ball.
You were talking about Massenburg. How much of that though is just a zone kind of thing? The guy, he made a 33-footer to tie it.
Our whole deal for 4 days, Justin, was don't let him get started. Don't let him get started. Don't leave him wide open and let him get started because he's going to make shots. We let him get started. Chase did a pretty good job on him for a while, and then Chase got in foul trouble.
You mentioned having players to deliver that message to, like you have in past years. Other than Beadle, is there a player on your team right now that can deliver that message?
No. They got to be. Everybody respected those guys that they respected Devin Williams, not just because he was so big, but because he worked, he put the time in. Devin was always in the gym. They respected JC, they respected Tariq. Alex Ruoff's in the gym now more than our guys are. Kevin Jones is in the gym more than our guys are. Chuck Bryant's in the gym more than our guys are.
I know it's a little,
Says something.
I know it's a little early to ask this, but you got any thoughts on prognosis of Beetle?
No, I don't know. He was. I thought they said he cramped, which is highly possible. And he tried. I mean, he tried to go and run on treadmill and all that while he was out. I mean, he's done everything humanly possible to get himself ready to play, but it's just not the same. You know, it's not. And he cramped up. I think he got 4 or 5 stitches in his eye, but it wasn't a foul. But he got 4 or 5 stitches in his eye. Beetle's not the problem.
What did he have to do just to get ready to play tonight?
No, they made a cast. He's only practiced a week. I mean, he hurt that the first day. And he's out there diving on the floor and taking charges and doing stuff, and those other guys are standing there watching him.